This again. I literally don't know where this is, and maybe I should have waited to turn the stream on this soon. I don't know where this is. I'm like not even kidding around. I don't know how to access this. This is like really awkward. Because apparently like this is tied to like what's already in game. Like you could just it's not like a separate like thing. Fuck. Okay, this is like I might not even be able to do it on this save, actually, because, like, this was, like, my scumbag playthrough. I did every single side quest on normal, and then, like, I just plowed through this like a jackass on Final Fantasy mode, I just wanted to get it done. So I might actually have to load up another save here, because I am literally not finding this. Oh, fuck yeah, I literally might not be able to access it on this other file. Oh, shit, that's gonna really fucking suck. Because that means I'll have to figure out what side quests I need to do. Alright, we finally found it, at least. Fucking A. I kind of a little disappointed with that, because I wanted to honestly just do this on Final Fantasy mode. And just, like... Because it must be attached to certain side quests that you have to finish. And, like, the funny thing is, like, I loaded back into the game, and there's, like, no information about this. Like, if you didn't quickly, like, read it, like, you're just not gonna know how to open this up, which is really awkward for players that haven't played this in, like, a couple months. Like, there's literally, like, no information about this anywhere. Like, I'm even, like, trying this just so I know for the next time, because I'm gonna have to unlock certain quests. Christ, there is, like, literally nothing about this here. Yeah, evidently, like, you have to have certain quests unlocked, which is why I was not finding this. But hey, let's get right into it, though. I don't want to be wasting too much time
It's a
here. We're already
dangerous
behind as
world
it
out
is.
there. Let's stock up while you can.
Shit, I have to
There's
figure out what
something the matter,
quests I need for
Karen.
this.
You seem perturbed.
Don't know. How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention. And I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that color before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they can be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
Oh no, these fucking guys are fucking with shit they should not be messing with.
Please tell us you bought another lantern.
Stay calm.
They should really not be messing with this stuff. They're gonna unleash some shit.
All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Wait for us, Chief!
Oh, I love the names too. Loyal Lackey and Fearful Flunky. Ooh. Oh shit, I know what this is. Oh fuck, this is gonna be crazy. I have a pretty good idea what that just was just now as a longtime Final Fantasy fan. Oh damn.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then, I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. If they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this, we need to find it.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this, too.
Right again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
Alright, here we go. First quest. This is like literally the hardest game to stream because it's so dialogue heavy and like I don't want to talk over the characters. So like I'm sorry I was like very quiet the last like 5 minutes. There literally was like no stoppage. There was like literally no break in like the dialogue. So I just had to pretty much just sit here and not say anything. But welcome to the stream if anyone's watching. It looks like we had like 1 or 2 people earlier. This was hard to access because it's like they don't tell you how to actually get to this. It's just currently in the game apparently. But yeah, this is it's great to be back on this. I was kind of hoping to do this on Final Fantasy difficulty, but the problem is apparently you had to do certain quests to unlock this, and I literally like I guess I should have written it down because you get like a pop-up at the beginning when you log in and it never shows it ever again. Like it literally never shows it ever again. So I have no clue how to access this on my other file. So we're gonna just be playing this on normal. I did want to do this on Final Fantasy mode, but that'll have to be on a later date. But we are finally back on Final Fantasy 16. I'm really shocked that this came as soon as it did. I'm super excited to finally be back in here. And this apparently happens during the normal storyline, so like this is before the end of the game or any of that. So we are still with like
Joshua,
Clive and everything.
we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Like I said, though, I will not be trying my best not to talk over the character, so I'm going to be, unfortunately, I can't really talk too much here.
It's troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded arcane sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another Mother Crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
Wow, a Magitech Mother Crystal. Ooh. We're talking some like Final Fantasy fucking 6 stuff here. They kind of remind me too, the story we were just presented with, it kind of reminds me of like the Allagons in Final Fantasy 14. They just had access to a lot of crazy tech, and then that was their undoing, and then like that set civilization back so far. I do hope that I could figure out again like what quests you need to do for this, because I'm gonna have to do this over on my Final Fantasy mode playthrough as well. So I actually did, like, I have totally 100% of the game, like, on this playthrough. This was the one I did all the side quests. And that other playthrough, I did, like, the bare minimum, so, like, that kind of, like, worries me a little bit. But I'm not going to worry about it too much for now. Supposedly, too, they've added a glamour system on this, just like Final Fantasy 14, so I want to try to look to figure out how to access that. Don't want to waste too much time. No, I want to jump like right into this, but I am actually genuinely curious to check out the glamour system one of these times. I'm glad they added that too, because I know like it's a big thing with Final Fantasy 14. I'm a big Final Fantasy 14 fan, so having like a glamour system on this for Clive's gear and stuff I'm so glad they added that. Granted, though, I don't know if it's just for the outfits or if it's also for his weapons, because they did add, like, the Onion Knight weapon and the Clive's Buster sword, so I'd love to use them.
Slow down!
Oh, the Fearful Flunky's back!
Likely. They're fast on their feet.
What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Actually, like, real quick before we check this, I do want to see the in-game model for this stuff. They're like drastically worse, though. That's the sad thing. Like, they're not gonna... Oops, that's the wrong button. Sorry about that. Fuck, how do you access the DLC? I know, here it is. I just seen it there. Like, this menu sucks sometimes. I always love 16, though. I'm actually very excited to be back on this. Yeah, you have to claim these. Yeah, I want to see what these look like real quick before we move on. Unfortunately, they're not going to help, obviously, as I'm literally at, like, you know, I've already beaten the game and all that. This menu is a little awkward for somebody who hasn't played it in a couple months. Yeah, I want to see this stuff real quick. Oh my god, that's literally perfect. That's definitely the Onion Knight sword. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, I actually like this. Is like I said, it's neat to have like the glamour system on this. Oh, that's definitely that's ported that's definitely ported directly from Remake. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, let's continue on here. Oh yeah, you definitely. I guess it looks like once you click on this, you're like can't. You pretty much have to commit to it. All right, let's go balls to the wall here. We're just gonna go just fucking jump right in.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and lead did. I chased them all away from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up, exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry. We've been away
These guys have been out in the dark. Everybody knows about this shit except for that at the party.
After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Well, he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why? You're in the market for some? Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I'd put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. It's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood. We'll be careful.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them. Come on.
Probably not even gonna hardly have any items left over because I know this is like my end game save. Like I said, I really just wish I could have done this on Final Fantasy mode, but what can you do? Doesn't matter too much. I am just gonna, for now, just focus though on the DLC. I'm not gonna really worry about fighting stuff on the way there. Though, maybe that might be a good idea to fight some stuff, because I'm not going to remember how the hell to play this.
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Either way, though, I'm excited about this. I'm like, this is amazing that they just dropped this out of nowhere for us. No warning or anything. I'm like, it was like the fastest $25 I ever fucking spent in my life. And honestly, a big part of that too is because there's DLC trophies. I'm like, as a completionist, I felt obligated to buy it at that point.
I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were, your crystals or your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road.
I'm actually surprised this... Oh, so of course he talks immediately. I'm just a little surprised that this happens during the game, because I thought for sure, like, if there was DLC that they would do a sequel or, like, even, like, a prequel. Like, I honestly, like, I thought we would play as, like, Joshua or something like that, like, during, like, his adventures before he meets up with Clive. But hey, Clive is such an iconic character at this point, I'm kind of, it's cool to be back playing as him.
To the
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
I forget how the hell to sprint on this. Maybe there wasn't even a sprint button. There had to have been, right? Oh god, I don't remember how the hell to play this. This is gonna be interesting. I didn't expect I wasn't trying to do that.
Right. Let's focus on finding the traitors.
Oh right, too. I'm on like the normal difficulty where I was using all the rings and stuff, so it does a lot of the combat for me. Like I'm so used to Final Fantasy mode where I would just like have to do everything manually. That's gonna be a little awkward. But hey, we're here. We're here now. That's all that matters. How's everybody doing tonight? This is a good old late night crew, fucking 2 a.m. crew.
can go on. All right, this should be far enough. Chief? They've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you can take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
Oh shit.
Tell us you've got a plan. Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that.
Oh damn.
Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like. Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want.
Oh no.
Look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him? Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
They won't get far, Clive.
No.
Yeah, these guys are small fry. We're not worried about these clowns.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog.
Kind of you to think of him.
Now I really miss Final Fantasy mode because I'd rather input this stuff on. I guess I could just shut the rings off. Actually, I don't want to really like fuck around too much since I'm streaming right now. But I do like the combat better when you actually have to manually do the stuff yourself. Like I feel like this is doing too much of the stuff for me. Like so, oh god, that's why I said honestly I would have just done it on Final Fantasy mode. But the problem was, I guess you have to have done certain side quests, and I did all the side quests on normal. Like, I played, like, Final Fantasy mode like a scumbag. I just plowed through it.
North. Making for 3 reads at a guess.
And I remembered how to sprint finally, too. It's not like you have to just hold up down long enough, I guess. Which, I have to push the whole... Oh, there he goes. I have to say, I have to analog stick push the whole way in.
They seem less like merchants and more like...
Starting to remember it now a little bit.
One might argue that a merchant is Lord with a mummer without his mother.
Then why am I not amused?
That's the nice thing with this game too. It's very pick up and play. Like I haven't played just since the first like month the game came out, and I platinum and everything. Like now it's several months removed, and like I could kind of just pick this right back up, which is really nice. Mostly want to move on here, but I do want to kind of quickly fight something like that's a little bit more of a threat, so I remember what I'm doing. And then you do like, yeah, you do like this, and just unload all your shit at once. Okay, yeah, this is coming back to me now. Ah, a little sloppy though all of a sudden. Oh, the timing was always so weird for the magical combos. I'm gonna have to get. I'll have to get used to that again. So maybe in a way, like it's a blessing in disguise to like do this on normal first, so I remember what the hell I'm doing. Because I always say, everybody knows you have to like manually input this stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's like definitely has like a rhythm to it. You have to remember how to do. Ooh, we found a couple more.
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
Faster!
They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we'd better stick to the swamps.
The stupid fucking quest indicator went away though. I'm like kind of like trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, there we are. There they are.
We finally lost them.
Then think again.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight to...
Are they getting worse?
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible. Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower? Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that? If you've never been there?
This guy got caught in his own lie.
Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Oh shit, there actually is something.
What?
Oh, we just got done fighting one of these. Okay, so this would be kind of easy to do. It's this Akashic version of it. Well, that was the warm-up round. Let's fucking do this for real now, I guess.
Wait, don't you dare!
Don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway. This shouldn't take too long.
Now, Torgal! Get him!
Like I said, I kind of like, I'm so used to playing it on Final Fantasy mode, so it's like a little awkward now, because like, it's doing a lot of this stuff for me, which I kind of actually don't like. I'd rather input the stuff on my own. Like, you almost have to, like, on Final Fantasy mode, because like, just to be able to optimize everything. Probably could have shut the rings off, though, too, I suppose.
Nice try. This one. All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill!
I'm like locked in the animation where he's gonna do a fucking mechanic, of course. Oh, I used to like really love permafrost. I'm like a little rusty with it though. That was like my go-to for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't have the timing down still, apparently. That's okay, this thing's pretty much gonna die here in a couple seconds anyway. Alright, you have to like hold that down. That's a little awkward for somebody that hasn't played this in a couple months. Good enough though, right?
Well, that was ill-timed.
Of course they got away again.
That's twice we've saved them now.
Yeah, I'm starting to like, I'm actually kind of glad to do this on normal first, just so I could refresh myself on the combat. Ideally, though, I wanted to do this on FF mode.
I don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home? And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours? What's ours? Oh, no. You don't mean... The Dusk Crystals, aye. Halleck? Marnik? We're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do. But the lights, Chief. What about the lights? First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A Mother Crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim. To think there could have been a Mother Crystal here in Rosaria all this time. The wars that could have been avoided.
We still don't know what's in there, Clive. But whatever it is, there is a good reason it has gone unnoticed for so long. The tower sits atop a jagged ridge. Few have ever had occasion to pick their way through the rocks, even before the blight swallowed them.
Yeah, like I said, this is such a hard game to stream because it's very dialogue heavy, and I refuse to talk over the characters as best I can. Like, cause like I admittedly too, a lot of people are here for the game, not for me. I'm like obviously a smaller streamer, so I'm not trying to give myself too much credit. But then again, like I said, like I really want to make sure that I'm not talking over the characters as best I can. Either way, though, I hope people are having a good night tonight. This was definitely like a spur of the moment thing. No one was expecting this to come out as quickly as it did.
We gathered as much bulk mint and fever fuel as I could find. Thanks.
And the funny thing, too, is Square Enix is not the type of company that ever really does that many Shadow releases, so this is like a big fucking deal for, like, Final Fantasy players right now. Like, a lot of people in my Final Fantasy XIV Guild Discord were talking about this and are, like, excited as hell between this and, like, the Rebirth, the Rebirth trailer that just dropped today. It's a really good day for Final Fantasy fans. We're out here eating tonight.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a man.
The sad thing, too, is I run a guild, and, like, I need to reset the FC buffs in about 2 hours, and, like, I want to play this so bad, so I think the people might have to wait for our FC buffs tonight to get refilled. I plan on, unless if this is, like, a 6-hour DLC, which I don't think it will be, I'm probably just going to plow through the whole thing tonight. We're going to just play the whole thing. And then I'll probably have to do a little... Gonna have to do a little bit of chores to get it unlocked for Final Fantasy difficulty. That'll be another night. I'll probably also do it on stream another night. Because admittedly, like I said, I know I'm probably a broken record if someone's been in here the whole time. But I did intend to do this on Final Fantasy difficulty. The problem is that you must have to have certain, like, quests unlocked to do this, and I don't know which ones they are. Because, like, the message popped up on the screen at the beginning, like, when you log in, and it never shows it ever again. So, like, I'm literally gonna have to, like, figure this out. Like, I'm maybe, like, watch back somebody else's stream or something and figure out how to unlock that. And then I'll have to do the side quests, too, because, like I said, when I did my Final Fantasy difficulty playthrough, I didn't do any of the side quests. I did all of them on, like, this normal playthrough. But hey, who thought we'd be back on Final Fantasy 16 at in the middle of December? I certainly was not expecting this. So I'm like, either way, I'm like super excited about this. Oh, I forgot he can't like jump over stuff. That's a little awkward. This is a little hop. I'm like kind of used to like Remake, I guess, where like Cloud could like hop over the stuff. I don't know. I swear you too, because I swear you could do it on this, but just evidently them spots there just wasn't letting me do it for whatever reason.
Goblins? What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
remember where we are.
No magic. Right.
Now we're just gonna have to do this one a la carte. We don't have no magic. You know, it's cool that they brought back this area, because the first time when we go through here during the beginning of the game, there isn't really a whole lot going on in this area.
I'll manage.
So it's kind of cool to I hope too, like in the other DLC, we'll get to visit other areas that the blight affected, because like they mentioned it, and like there's all these other areas that were like affected by it. We just never go there during the story. There's like all these areas that are like untouched. Which fair, I mean, like, to be fair, like, they're just not relevant to the story, I suppose. It's kind of like, you know, like, kind of like the Lord of the Rings, like Middle-earth. There's a lot of areas, like, during the Lord of the Rings that they just don't visit, that, like, are expanded upon, like, in the other novels. Just a second, I gotta type something out. Hope everybody's having a good night, though. Like I said, this is kind of fun to actually stream this all of a sudden. I just was able to quickly, like, kind of, like, did a little multitasking, and as I was fighting that, I was looking up how to actually access this, and I figured out the side quests you have to do, so I will be doing a Final Fantasy playthrough of this also probably tomorrow, once I do those side quests. I'll do that off stream, though. That's not, people don't want to see that.
Like to rely on steel alone.
Clive? Joe? You may want to see this.
What?
Oh, they found... Ooh. Ooh, we got like another one of these things that we get to visit. Another area of the Fallen.
When I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
Now that was a little weird. I don't even know if anybody noticed, but like it looked like Jill's like voice was out of sync with like the mouth flaps. That was a little weird, because normally, like historically with this game, like the dub and everything like matches up with their mouth really well. Oh, we got like one of these instance things here. Okay. The Sage Spire. That sounds pretty cool, honestly. Ooh, this is that little screenshot from like the trailer. I still can't get over it. Like, I know this has been a while since I played it, but I can't get over how gorgeous this game looks sometimes.
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Yeah, like it's... Like, I don't know, it's funny because it's like, I have not played this in a couple months. It's like, it's amazing to like, just to come back to this. Like, I'm kind of like overwhelmed by how good the graphics and everything look.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I think my powers have returned. You? The same. There's ether here. Abundance of it.
Oh, I just forgot you can't do like the gap closer unless if you're on Phoenix. I always thought that kind of sucked.
This one.
I gotta remember to shut the ring off too. I'm like, I like honestly, I liked it better on Final Fantasy mode where you have to do this stuff yourself. Now I'm like, kind of feel like I'm getting babied too much. Like I feel like the game's doing too much for me. I want to have like more control over when I do stuff. But since we're doing this on normal, I guess I won't worry about it so much. Oh, somebody actually in our guild is even like kind of upset about this. They're because I guess they didn't do all the side quests yet either, so like they're gonna have to purposely do the side quest to unlock this. But luckily, though, according to this, it looked like there was only 2 of them I had to do. I mean, granted, I don't know if they're unlocked behind, they're like locked behind a quest chain, but like luckily, like it's only just 2 of them.
All yours, Torgal. Nice try. Now, Torgal. Go.
Yeah, for this playthrough, I won't worry about it that much. We're here for the story anyway. I'll worry about like the challenge aspect of it later on. Oh, we found one of the bits. Apparently, that's good to see. There's 6 of these I have to find. I believe. Let me look at something real quick. I don't know if this will show this for you guys. Let's see. Where is the trophy for this? Yes, I found one of the 6 bits. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on these chests so I don't like get locked out of that. As people probably know, or you know, some of you don't know, I'm very much a completionist. So I want to make sure that I get everything, obviously. Ooh, this is new. So we're gonna have to make sure we just disrupt them from doing that.
More goblins. So now we know where they got their weapons. But how long have they been hiding here?
Like I said, though, I still might shut it off, though. Actually, if I think about it, because I felt like that, like you know how you're supposed to hold that down, that one Titan ability. It just instantly just did it, and I wasn't intending to do that. Like let go of it that quick. That's a little awkward. That's a really bad camera angle. God damn, I got like locked into that. Couldn't even hardly see anything there.
Get him. Too slow. Get him. This. Nice try. All yours, Torgal.
See, I swear I'm holding that down the whole way and it's just instantly just doing it, which kind of sucks. You can't, obviously, like on, you know, like on the harder, like on Final Fantasy mode, you can't fuck around with that. You need to make sure you have everything, like, perfectly, basically. I'm overthinking it, though. Like I said, we'll worry about doing this on normal first, and then I'll... Because it's probably a good way for me to warm up anyway, because I'm not going to remember what I'm doing. Like here, like you would unload everything, but like now all my stuff's on a cooldown, so clearly I kind of fucked that up by having to do this on its own. Like normally you would unload everything in your stagger period like that. This thing's gonna die though anyway pretty quickly. Here we go.
Crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
I guess so too. I'll have to keep an eye out for these bits. This is fresh too, obviously. Literally just dropped, so like there's not going to be any guide for this. So I'll have to just literally just find the stuff on my own.
I know that voice. Come on.
Oh, these things look a little suspicious. I can't get over how well this looks though. Like I mean, like I'm probably a broken record because like I streamed this back when it came out, but it's like it still holds up very well.
Well, look who it is.
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things. Chief!
Hey! Over here. Take your friend and get out of this place. Now!
Alright, here we go. First real boss of the DLC. This thing fucking looks cool as hell.
And while they run away, we do the fighting. Over here!
There we go. There's the permafrost we were waiting on. I'm gonna have to remember what order I did this stuff in. I guess it won't matter for normal, obviously, since it's gonna do a lot of this for me, but on Final Fantasy mode, I'm gonna have to know what I'm doing, obviously. It was like we actually had like a rotation, like a lot of us came up with like the perfect rotation for it, but like I'm so out of like practice with playing this. I really should shut that ring off, though. I'm too used to doing this stuff on my own now. Like this is doing this, like, the abilities at really awkward times. Nice, you got another one. In midair, too. Look at that. Yeah, I really should shut that ring off, because I hate that it's like blowing my whole load on like nothing. Like normally you would wait to unleash everything during the stagger period. So this is like a little awkward. Oh, we gotta do a mechanic. Oh, we got some Final Fantasy 14 going on all of a sudden. We gotta. Oh, jeez, I'm doing a shitty job of it. Oh, right, like you have to like disengage. It's so like awkward. Like it's actually easier to dodge if you like purposely like disengage. This blind. We got like totally blinded by this. Oh, like an awkward time to do like a permafrost, I guess. Yeah, I remembered exactly how overpowered permafrost is. You're gonna see me abuse this quite a lot because I feel like stun locking the enemy is like really OP on this. There we go. Back into the groove of things, I love it. Oh, I didn't get that one apparently. I looked like I had it, and all of a sudden I kind of botched that one a little bit. Jesus. Oh, you know what's going on? It's switching me out. That's why I actually hate it with the ring, actually. It's switching me out of that, so I'm trying to like do it, and like I'm switching icons, and it's not letting me do it. Alright, I think we almost got him now. I gotta kick out see the fucking boss name is Sigma. It's a fucking Sigma male. Ooh, I totally whiffed on that one. Got that permafrost chain going pretty well though, up to 3 of them. Nice, there we go. First real boss of the DLC down. This actually gives a weapon. This actually, I'm gonna have to look at the, stats on this. This actually might be better than the one I have.
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency call relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then? As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us, told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes. At a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
Damn, this has been good so far. I do kind of feel like though that they should have just been in the base game, admittedly. But like, I'm excited more about the second DLC, honestly, because especially like where it's gonna expand upon, you know, like Leviathan, because he is like the lost icon. And it looks like we're gonna get a lot of other little Final Fantasy like tribute reference stuff too. look like in the trailer there's like the Tomberry King, which that's fucking gonna be awesome as hell, honestly. Oh, and yes, this weapon actually, if you're just playing through this the first time, if you're at the end of your normal playthrough, this is actually better. And I imagine too, probably on Final Fantasy difficulty like that, the weapon they give you for this boss would have been better as well.
This, the knowledge they must have needed. Knowledge now lost.
Oh, this looks cool, because it definitely has like, almost seems like it's like an Alagon type of weapon, kind of, if you've played Final Fantasy 14. Oh, that's how you do that. See, like I said, I'm a little rusty with this, so I'm like... And we gotta keep our eye out for bits, too, apparently. Gotta look for bits. Trying to make sure I can get them all in one playthrough so I don't get locked out of this by accident, but I'm, like, not really seeing any other treasure chests, and I think this is, like, a... I don't know if this loops around, so I'm, like, nervous about, like, accidentally, like, being able not to backtrack. I think this you might be able to just go either way and it, like, will loop around, probably. For context, there is a new trophy on this to find all 6 of the bits, they're called. I found one of them. No clue where the other ones are. Yeah, I think this does just loop around. This is like a total, like, circle here.
If this is like every other fallen ruin, then there'll be a lift.
It is cool, though. I like, it's cool that they're expanding upon, like, the fallen stuff a little bit more, since that was, you know, not... They didn't go into it super in depth in a lot of cases with the base game, so like we're getting a little bit added lore here, which I could always appreciate. Yeah, so far I didn't see any other treasure chests, so I'm assuming that we're just gonna have to hope that we didn't miss it so far. This music for this place is very good too, I will say that much. One thing I've noticed with the soundtrack in general with this game, a lot of the stuff is very, very nostalgic, and like obviously a lot of the tracks are like have definitely like an epic feel to them, but there's also like this, like especially like these more somber tracks, there's this like this weird nostalgia to this. Oh yes, this is definitely screaming Alagon.
Of some sort, or perhaps
Cages, like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
Yeah, this is definitely like, if you've played Final Fantasy 14 and you don't know about like the Alagons, this is very, very similar looking. Would have like all different kind of creatures and like these fucking tubes that they're experimenting on and all this kind of crazy shit. So I'm gonna assume like these guys are kind of like their equivalent, kind of. This definitely like this area in particular feels very futuristic, but like I guess in a way like all the Fallen areas kind of did compared to the rest of the areas. We got an item here that we could equip, actually. This probably should be... Oh, that one's not an... Oh, actually, I guess it kind of is an upgrade a little bit. It's like a trade-off, like... I'll just leave that alone. But the weapon that we got from this definitely a clear upgrade all around, which is really nice. It's nice to have something I could actually use. Because it's nice, like as I said, like it's cool as I'm happy, like it's kind of neat to have the Onion Knight and Buster Sword glams, like these are like drastically like really weak. But I do think you could glamour this stuff. I'll have to figure out how to do that since I've last played this. That was something new that they added.
How many of these things are there?
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
Wait, they're still alive.
But this tower is more than 15 centuries old.
See, like I said, like I actually like it better when you do everything yourself on this. It's a little awkward that like it's just randomly doing these abilities. It's good though for people that don't want to go like too crazy with the combat though. Like I always did appreciate it the first time I played through. Like when I didn't feel like killing myself, like really like being like super like input heavy focused.
If they build this place to grow crystals, why imprison creatures here?
Now it's feeling like a fucking paranoid about these stupid chests. I guess that's the completionist in me. Like I said, I prior to the DLC coming out, I did have the platinum. And then next thing I know, like, fucking the DLC drops, I dropped to like 94%. I'm like, yeah, pretty much, at that point, I kind of just felt like obligated to get it at that point. Like I said, that's the completionist in me, I suppose. Now I'm like paranoid about missing out on these stupid chests now. We found one of them though so far, so like we found one of them. There's only 6 of them. Okay, we're supposed to go that way. I'm gonna go look and see in here first though before we move on. We probably do need a stock. Yeah, we probably do need a stock up on like potions and things like that. Because I remember too that this like this system on this would automatically use them for you. And I think even now it's something else that I shut off like for Final Fantasy mode. I had to like control it on my own
Just like the doors.
to optimize, like so you weren't like blowing your items right away.
Development log entry 680925. Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens. So they were turning living creatures into crystals.
Oh, I noticed something else also weird too. I remember too on Final Fantasy mode, I actually was using Odin more than Titan. So that's another thing that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Mostly just worried about the story this first time around though. That's like, who cares at this point, kinda. I'm worried about like optimizing for that for the Final Fantasy playthrough. Or honestly, you're probably gonna have to, because I think, like, you know, That stuff's like gonna be like way harder, obviously. Yeah, like I said, I literally haven't not seen any other chests, so like, so like kind of like bother me, I guess. Then again, I don't know how long this is. This might be longer than we think it is, which, honestly, if this is like ends up being like 6 hours long, I'd be surprised. You never know, though. Do want to make sure that we're moving at a good pace here instead of fucking around too much.
I doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been sitting past here for 1,000 years.
Well, here's to 1,000 more.
Nice more! And another! Go, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Get down, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Get him! Nice move! Over here! Get him!
Oh, we got more. We got more. I'm totally like fucking blinded by that. Oh, I swear I held that down the whole time. It's like I said, it's like really awkward coming back to this, kinda. Cause I'm used to having to do all this stuff manually. Yeah, now I'm getting a little sloppy now. Okay, there's the second bit. Actually, apparently this is something you could equip, apparently, so that's interesting. Ooh, so this stuff actually does stuff, apparently, so that's kind of cool. I thought it was just like a key item or something, but so actually, there actually is like a point like to try to collect these, apparently, now. So that's the second one. We got 4 more to go, apparently. So I'm guessing I probably didn't miss any yet, if I'm gonna guess, because it's like, they've been spread out like at a decent clip so far. I'd imagine this is probably another couple hours long too, so I think I probably shouldn't worry about it too much. God damn, Omicron, okay. Oh, look at that beautiful fucking permafrost right off the bat. He telegraphed it too much. And of course I just fucking like botched the hell out of that afterwards. Yeah, he has like a follow-up that's like really scummy that happens like immediately afterwards. That's like what's fucking me up. Like, he'll do this, and then I guess I have to back off a little bit. I can't just stay in the pocket with this guy. I even tried to like switch to that like real quick. There we go. Oh Jesus, how did I still take damage from that? Okay, I guess it don't matter, but like fuck. A little sloppy. Jesus Christ, I don't know how I didn't dodge that one, but okay. I don't really think I need to worry about it too much though, like I'm not gonna die on normal. Like that was the funny thing, when I played this on normal, I almost thought it was like too easy. Like I don't remember actually like having any game overs, admittedly. Nice, there we go, third permafrost. I guess that's just the playstyle I really like to utilize. I like to really punish the monsters for fucking up. Just like that. Yeah, I remember near the end of the Final Fantasy mode, though, I was really using Odin a lot more than I was using Titan, so it's a little awkward suddenly having, like, Titan as the third one. There we go. Second boss down. We're actually moving at a good pace, I feel like, with this. There's been some cool bosses with this so far, too, honestly. I really like the new enemies. And it's our third bit, so we found 3 out of the 6 so far. That one was a free one, I guess.
And that makes 2.
Yes, but of how many?
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Okay, that corpse for this thing is weird. I swear he was like... Didn't he look like way bigger, and all of a sudden he's just like this little fucking... This was like a... Oh, I see. That's just only like the bottom half. We just totally like chopped him in half. Okay, I was wondering why he just seems so small. I think we just like fucking like chopped him in half or some shit. Well, I don't know how to say, like, that enemy looked like way bigger in combat than it did there. This was probably for the best, though, admittedly. Like, cause, like, I'll admit, I haven't played this in several months, so, like, it probably might not have been the best idea to go to FF mode first anyway. So I don't mind. It's like, more time I'll get on the game anyway. Oh, this is supposed to... Oh, there, I was about to say, I'm like, this is supposed to move, and it's like nothing's going on.
If the tower is in control, why not simply disable the lift?
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us.
Look how cautious she's like. She's like... stuck in like some kind of like weird like cautious animation. Like...
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Oh, we got another airship.
I want to see this.
Oh, I wonder if that's the Ragnarok. Somebody in our guild was complaining that we never got to see the Ragnarok during the normal playthrough. So, honestly, this looks like what a great view that looks. These were pretty fucking high up. Oh, that's where some of the other damaged craters are at and everything. That's really cool that you can actually see that from here. I'm guessing that's where, like, around where one of the other mother crystals was. Like, no, I'm not sure, honestly. All right. I actually am gonna just do this. I need to get rid of the time lever. I want to just do the stuff, like input the stuff on my own. So I'm actually gonna quickly, before we move on, I'm gonna unequip this, because like I feel like it's honestly, the combat feels like it's just doing everything for me at that point, which I'm not the biggest fan of, admittedly. Like, I want to have more control over what I'm doing. I forget what I equipped for this on Final Fantasy, but I might have just used like equivalent of that, where like it was just whatever's going to increase damage. But yeah, I'm just gonna shut that off. That way I could just input the stuff on my own. Good warm up anyway for FF mode. Because apparently you do have to do all the trophies. One of them actually is on FF mode. Oh, I fucking armored it. Of course I got like shielded there. Of course, every single one I'm targeting is the one that's getting shielded. I have to figure out where the caster is. Damn it, they're like, honestly, they're all like fucking getting buffed now. It's taking too long to kill this stuff.
This one. And another.
Not as tight as I was though back a couple months though. Like I really like on FF mode I was like really locked in with like having these combos be more fluid, but right now it's a little sloppy. Wow. Wow, you can really see a lot of Valisticia here. Like you could see like a big part of the fucking map here. Gives you kind of an idea just how big the world is. Yeah, I did not think we'd be back to Valistia this soon, but I'm glad to be back, honestly. Needed a little break from Final Fantasy XIV anyway, admittedly. I run a guild on Siren on Aether Data Center, and like I'm literally, you know, as a guild leader, I feel obligated to be on there daily. I'm like, it's nice to be able to, you know, go do some other stuff for tonight. Especially, like, it's just such a big surprise, honestly.
In Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
We're being watched. Let's show them what we're capable of. Stay down! Too slow. And another!
Nice. Oh, we missed one. We missed one. Yeah, I'm liking this a little bit better. I mean, granted, I have to press way more buttons, but like I do like it without the ring, admittedly. I'd rather input this stuff on my own. Oh, there's a second one. I didn't even fucking notice the second one. I have to be a little bit more careful then. There we go. Another permafrost. We're in business, boys. Oh, I'm accidentally targeting the wrong one. Well, this is an AoE anyway, so... I'm trying to fucking get the one that's staggered. There we go, that one's down. There's bullet hell shit going on. There we go. Perfect. All my shit's on like a cooldown though, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm definitely... I probably should have switched this at the start. I like it better just inputting all this stuff on my own. I got too used to FF mode, where like you really had to like optimize and make sure like you like use all your abilities during like a stagger period. That's how they want you to play it, I feel like. But I do feel like, you know, the ring that like actually does input all the stuff for you is really nice for like casual players, which I could appreciate that for like people that like have accessibility like issues and things like that. Like I'm all for stuff that's gonna like get more people to the game and get more people to Final Fantasy, admittedly. Because I know too, there's a lot of old fucks like me that are coming from like the turn-based games that aren't like, you know, aren't gonna be as great at like action-based games. So I could always appreciate like that for the first playthrough. But like, you know, like obviously if you've played this and you know about FF mode, you can't use the rings really. They're like almost a detriment.
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
What the fuck is going on there? Oh, look at this thing.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
This is a weird fucking monster. It's like it's a combination of like an Ahriman and then like a fucking it has like bull horns.
How is that even possible?
Trying to get a feel for just what this thing's gonna do first, so I start like, all right, we can just kind of get after it. So that. Perfect timing on that.
Too slow. Nice try.
They probably could play a little bit more aggressive too, and I'm trying to respect the mechanics. I can do like a raid, Final Fantasy 14 raid boss. I'm like trying to respect the mechanics here. I always hated the stupid little back pedal. You have to like, kind of like untarget him to be able to like do it smoother. And one thing though, I'm like really sloppy with the magic combo timing. The magic burst or whatever the hell they're called. Funny thing, oddly enough, this guy is like, I can't really actually even do the place. Oh, look at this. That's definitely, this is definitely some Final Fantasy 14 raid stuff. Look at this. Oh, I love it. It's like, it's literally like the freaking like AoEs and everything. Oh my god, I love it. I play Final Fantasy 14 a lot. Like, it's definitely probably one of the ones I played the most within the recent years. So it's like kind of neat to like see like a raid mechanic like that. Trying to get out of all the AoEs and everything. I probably do need to be a little bit more aggressive with this thing now. There we go, we're waiting on that. Yeah, this thing's kind of harder to fight because it's like not really adapting to my playstyle. I really like play defensively and then like unleash all my stuff usually. There hasn't been like a whole lot of stuff to dodge, like to use permafrost on. Yeah, that back pedal kind of sucks. Yeah, like better like to just like just untarget them and disengage. It's like kind of like weird that it's like that, but oh, that was poorly timed. This actually thing's kind of taking a little longer to kill us, surprisingly. We're not even on the first stagger period yet. Coming up on it, though. Maybe I just need to be more aggressive. I think I'm playing too defensively. Which that'll come with, like, you know, respecting the raid mechanics. Alright, here's this roulette, but this is actually, like, no joke. I think this thing looks fucking cool as hell. Oh, it's combining it with the fucking laser now. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Right, look at that. Perfect. Alright, let's unleash hell. I really do need to try to remember the timing of some of this stuff, though. It's been a little awkward. More so the magical like burst or whatever the hell it's called on this. That was my opening there, and I was like just too slow to react to it. It's like too far away. Oops, that was a little sloppy. Yeah, it's taking a lot of energy out of this thing, so like this is like you have to like really capitalize on it. Like once it like does that stuff, it needs like a little bit like it's like taking all that energy to do all this crazy shit. Oh, here goes the roulette again. Maybe I should be trying to attack more during this. I'm gonna try something out. Just try to react at the last second. Oh, now it's that was adding the fucking balls to it too. Oh, this is like a savage fucking mechanic. It's like a fucking savage mode all of a sudden.
try.
This thing's surprisingly taken a really long time to kill. I'm actually kind of surprised by this. There we go, we got him. Good stuff. That was actually a really... I'm not gonna lie, that was a really fun fight, especially as somebody that plays Final Fantasy 14. It felt like I had to do, like, fucking raid mechanics there. Like, friggin' that, like the fucking AoE where, like, there's only, like, them 4 safe spots, and then, as the fight progressed, it, like, added more stuff. That's really neat. That feels like a Savage or something like that. Like they slowly, like, you know, ramp up, like, adding all the stuff together at once. Look, we had, like, the fucking, like, AoE, we had, like, the... God damn, that was so much. Good stuff.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
It seems we've made an impression.
Oh shit, we're fucking on...
The rest of the forges will open now.
We're fucking awakening way bigger threats.
They may not.
I swear this game is like the hardest thing to stream because like I don't want to talk over the characters and all of a sudden like they're, you know, they finally shut up and then like next thing you know you're back into the game and they start talking again. Oh, this is a remix of like a Final Fantasy 14 song. Listen to it. Oh, that's so far. This is the Alagon stuff. Oh my god. It really is the Alagon stuff. Oh shit, this is like that. It really is the Alagon stuff. I recognize the song. It's like a remix. I was thinking this reminded me a lot of Final Fantasy 14. This is like the DLC for it. It's like definitely like they're combining like elements of 14 with elements of 16. Okay, I'm like marking out for this fucking song right now. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool that like they're having a tie-in with that kinda. So real quick before I move on, I just want to make sure I didn't miss a treasure chest in here. Because I was like I said, like I don't know if somebody just like stepped into the stream. I did say earlier I'm trying to collect these bits that they want you to get. It's one of the trophies. They're actually items that you could use, which is kind of neat. Like I have like 4 of them so far, so I only need 2 more of them. I'm all for nostalgia stuff, so like this, I'm like fucking super hyped about that song, honestly. Like I don't recognize most of this other stuff, but that beginning melody is definitely Final Fantasy, something from Final Fantasy 14, like the Alagon like areas.
Is that living flesh?
Oh, what the fuck? Jesus, this is like now we're getting into some like Resident Evil like fucking stuff going on. Oh yeah, I even see it like it's pulsing and everything. Yeah, this little melody is definitely some Final Fantasy XIV stuff. From the very beginning too, like I said, like when I kicked this off, I said this automatically already like reminded me of like the Allagons. Because this whole area is like way more futuristic than a lot of the other parts of the game, besides like all the other like Fallen areas or whatever. Like they almost feel like the Fallen are like the equivalent of the Allagons in 16's realm. Okay, that's our 5th bit. These actually, like... I got scared off by this thing that they were going to be hard to find. Like, I found 5 out of 6. There's, like, literally, you're just finding them as you go. So I'm pretty sure, like, unless if I, like, missed one, I'm going to find all of them. So I guess I, like, overhyped myself thinking, like, oh, I'm like, oh, fuck, they're going to have, like, fucking collectibles you have to, like, try to, like, find. They've all been pretty straightforward stuff. Like, they're literally on the path toward, like, you know... progressing the story. It's a matter of just, like, searching them out. It's a really tight camera angle there all of a sudden. I'm kind of getting back into the group now, doing these magical burst combos now. I'm getting a little bit for the feel of it. It's like a rhythm to it. Mostly a matter of knowing the rhythm of it and just like paying attention to the animation. And doing it like on the exact frame that you need to. What in the fuck?
Or is it some sort of corruption? I don't know, but wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
Oh Jesus, look at this shit. Oh my God. Oh man. Trying to balance like moving on, but also like still trying to like look at some of this stuff and admire like the detail to some of this. Especially this fucking background music. This background music has me hype. There we go. Oh, I did get hit by the back end of that shit. That was really sloppy. Jesus, I hit for like the back end of that. Jeez. Okay, that was really sloppy. There we go. We got him anyway. I mean, that's the funny thing. On normal, I don't even think it's even gonna matter. Like, I'm pretty sure on normal, I never had a single game over. I did once or twice. Did once or twice though on Final Fantasy mode, and there's the trophy I was talking about. So like, I overhyped that. Finding all them bits was like you as long as you weren't like, you know, purposely being blind, you were gonna like find them as you go. So we got that taken care of, so I don't have to worry about that now.
Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
There's another one of those devices.
And we got the fucking spear here.
Development log entry 750501. Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm like thinking about this. I'm like, oh shit! Final Fantasy 16 had the first Las Vegas spear. They predicted it. You know, the funny thing too is I forgot how good the combat feels on this, honestly. Like, this is great to come back to this.
If all of this truly was the work of the Fallen,
then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined.
No wonder Ultima struck them down.
Ooh, we got another orchestrion roll. Cool.
They built an army.
Probably should actually be killing the ads first. So I'm like, I'll just focus on the boss. Especially since it's easier to trigger like permafrost that way. Especially like when I did Final Fantasy mode, it's funny, like I ended up turning into like a very defensive-minded player on this. Like I'd rather like play defensively and then set up my offense that way, like just like that, like another permafrost. He's totally stun locked. There's literally nothing he could do. So I just gotta capitalize off of that, and then bam, he's dead already. I probably should put Odin back though. I know like on Final Fantasy mode I used Odin way more than Titan.
The heart must be close.
So I may have to do something with that when I get a chance. Then again too, I don't even know how much longer this is. Like we might be almost near the end of the normal playthrough. Or of the DLC rather, I mean. This place fucking though, like holy hell, this is like really, really well designed. And I'm loving this fucking, like I said, like this elegant fucking like motif and like little melody at the start of this background music is just so nostalgic as a Final Fantasy XIV player. So I'm really digging this music. Granted, it's subtle, like it's only that first opening couple like seconds of it, but like it's definitely like you could like if you know the game, you know it like that little melody. I swear we just came through here. Like, did I totally just like have a stroke and go backwards? I think I must have. I got like turned around there. Well, I was about to say, I'm like, we literally just came from there. Jesus, this place looks so fucking amazing looking. See, I swear we came this way too already. I don't know, it's weird. We'll get there one way or another, but like, fuck, I swear we were already here. Oh, it's the elevator. Okay, so that's what the issue was. I was like to say, like, I thought we came from here. Guess we had to backtrack and then go back up the fucking, like, elevator. Alright, more cutscene stuff. I'm gonna try not to talk during this. A really weird, like, pause there, though.
There. Now's our chance.
This shit looks so fucking cool looking, honestly. This definitely screams like Omega. Which, it seems like what's being teased at the beginning of the game. Pretty sure we're gonna be fighting Omega from the looks of it. Which, kind of neat to see Omega in Final Fantasy 16.
Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system?
You're about to find out.
You will not like the answer.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Omega. I actually really love the design of it in this game. Holy hell, it looks really cool looking, not gonna lie.
Containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Oh, it only has the generic boss fight music. That kind of sucks. I thought we'd get like a remix of Escape or something like that. What the hell is this thing?
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, even though it was like wave cannon and everything. Oh, this is definitely like, it's kind of like the Final Fantasy 14 version of Omega. But probably might not be the best idea to be getting underneath this thing, but... Still keep wondering what this thing actually does. It's just, I guess it's just locking onto me. Oh, I see what it's doing. I'm like dropping like these things behind me. Alright, let's capitalize on this. Oh, I fucking did it too early. I really like to definitely like try to punish them with that permafrost. Yeah, it's cool that like you actually drop these down on the ground. It's kind of like there was always like Final Fantasy 14 mechanics too, like where you drop something underneath you like that, and you have to get away from it. Oh, I'm too far away for that. That was sloppy as hell. I'm liking this though, as this design of him is very well done.
Nice try.
Nice, that's what we were waiting on. Let's go, boys. Alright, stagger period, let's fucking get them. Damn, this fucking Omega fight though is really fucking cool so far. That's all the throwback stuff you expect them to, like the wave cannon and everything. Alright, here's the face transition. What the hell is he gonna bust out this time?
Is it over?
He's gonna have like electric fucking slide memes and everything. That'd be funny if he does that as one of the mechanics
Data
next.
assessing complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Oh shit, they actually are doing a song for this. Oh, is this gonna be like an Escape fucking remix?
Those new arms.
What in the fuck? Holy fucking shit! Wow, this fucking thing looks cool as hell.
Alright. I'm convinced.
It's like fucking Omega like we've never seen it before. Whatever, it's gonna do like mustard bomb and all that shit.
Too slow.
Oh, it is the fucking chicken tender song. It is, oh my god, it's fucking Escape. It's a fucking remix of Escape. That's incredible. It's the fucking chicken tender song. Oh my god, this is fucking incredible. I'm like fucking marking out for this right now. It's the... Yes, this is incredible. I'm like fucking loving this. We have to even like fucking do like raid mechanics and everything for this.
Nice try. Get him. This.
I still can't get over the fact it's a fucking Escape fucking remix. This is incredible. I'm like literally like fucking like marking out over this. The goddamn fucking chicken tender song. That is fucking amazing.
Seems like it still has some fire left in it.
Oh, it even does atomic ray. Okay, amazing. Simply amazing. I love this. We're literally getting Final Fantasy XIV Omega mechanics. Holy fucking hell. Yeah, this is everything I could ask for. Like, you have the fucking Escape remix and everything. Fucking Chicken Tender song. Oh, that goddamn melody. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like... I've always loved the Omega raid tier. It's my favorite raid tier in Final Fantasy XIV. So, like, for them to do this, like, I'm off of my feels with this shit. Look at this bullet hell shit going on. This is some like near automata stuff. This is nuts. Look at this. I'm pretty sure you literally probably can't even try to really attack it during this. I'm just trying to just dodge the fucking AoEs and shit. Like, I'm not gonna try to attack it during all that crap going on. No way. Alright, we can punish him now, though. My goodness, though, this is worth the $25 alone, people. I'm not gonna lie. He's a tough bastard, I'll say that much too. Shit, we're like... Oh, a long fight. Atomic Ray was like the real fucking crazy one, so I'm just gonna try to mostly dodge this stuff. Jeez, it's so hard to dodge with all that stuff like overlapping. This is we're doing like Savage right now. This is definitely Omega Savage. Oh, I can't wait to do this on FF mode. This is gonna be fucking ridiculous. Alright, let's unleash hell, boys. Alright, has some new stuff here. What the hell is this gonna fucking be? Oh boy! Yeah, this definitely reminds me of like doing like top or something like that. Like, Jesus. They added the Omega fucking protocol to Final Fantasy 16. We're doing top right now. I still, like I said, I'm like so fucking hyped that they added a fucking escape remix to this fight. Like, you can't ask for any more than this. This is everything like you would want from an Omega fight. Oh Jesus, get out of there, Clive. There you go. I forgot how quickly that recharged, so I should probably be using that a little bit more. Yeah, I should probably be using these a lot more. I kind of forgot how long, like, they charge faster than I kind of remember them doing. There we go, there's the permafrost we've been looking for. That's like my bread and butter, especially on the harder difficulties. You almost need to do this to like just stun lock them in place and punish them like that. There we go, we got another one. Because I'm like a mile away from this, so I have to like get over there and gap close.
Safeguards removed. Commencing dimensional compression.
Hope we just don't have to. Hope we don't have to do starboard and larboard though. Starboard and larboard wave cannon. I'd be able to do peripheral synthesis. Remember that mechanic?
Because it's constricting all of creation.
I just don't want to have to do this stupid fucking ad face with the level checker. Like no ad face with this fucking thing. So this is like the enrage. We gotta like quickly kill this thing. We're on the enraged, boys! I'm assuming I'm supposed to just unleash everything here. God, it's so hard to see the animation. It's so zoomed out right now, so like I can't really see this. I'm trying to like get the timing down right. Wow! Oh, holy fucking hell! Yeah, I guess trying to do magic fucking burst this out the window. I can't hardly even see what I'm doing right now. Holy hell, look at all this stuff. This is insane. This is insanity. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this in the Final Fantasy difficulty mode, because this shit, like, this shit's gonna be fucking insane. Me, like, doing top. It literally is gonna be like doing the Omega Protocol Ultimate. It's so zoomed out. Oh my god, it's like it's so hard for me to even see what I'm doing right now. He's like so tiny. Oh, we're so close. I think we got it. There we go. Let's fucking go. That shit was fucking amazing. Oh, they did so good. They did such an amazing job implementing Omega into Final Fantasy 16. I'm not gonna lie, that was very well done. That's everything you could ask for that fight. They had like the Escape remix and everything. If you played Final Fantasy 14, like you know what I'm talking about. Like, my goodness, that was amazing. Oh, he used this to craft something too sweet. Let's go.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Holy hell.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly. What? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a Mother Crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The Dusk Crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the Twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Search detected. Warning. System overload. System overload.
Here we go. Magitech crystal destroyed, boys. I imagine we're almost at the end of this, admittedly. I don't know now.
Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
I hope we did the right thing.
Yeah, I'm very curious now. Like, is this like the end of this already, or is there actually going to be more stuff? Because I'm like, I don't know what else more they're going to do with this actually.
We all saw the crystal's fate, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be alright?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said, we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
Okay, so there actually is a little bit more apparently. That's good to hear because I'm like, you know, thinking maybe that might just be it after you like defeat Omega, like that's gonna be it or whatever. Now I gotta remember how to actually get the fuck back there. God, it's just like it's so awkward like coming back from this this is all you do, like you just go to the map and then like teleport. Okay. Yeah, it's a little awkward coming back to this after like 6 months or whatever the fuck it's been. Because I totally like platinumed it within like the first, I think it was like within a month basically. So like whenever the game came out, was it like June or July or whatever? Like that was the last time I literally played this. This has been like an adventure in and of itself just to come back to this. Like feels like I never left honestly after I got used to the controls again.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's, a long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never cease to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs, but if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
Okay, I think that might have been it, actually. There is one other thing, though, that's not... I have a little spoiler thing that I need to do here. So we're not totally done, but apparently that's the end of the storyline. But there is something else that you can do that we're going to attempt to do real quick if I figure out how to do it. There's supposed to be a way... There's supposed to be a secret super boss for this. Now I need to figure out how to access it. There's no guides, though, right now, so...
Let's stock up what you can. So...
Trying to figure out... Maybe it's a hunt. I'm guessing it might be like a hunt or something. Then again, too, maybe it's only exclusive to FF mode. I might not be able to access it on this until I swap over to that save. Yeah, let me see if there's like a hunt for this, because apparently there's... I don't even want to spoil it, but there's like some kind of super boss that you could do for this. And I just don't know now if it's like how you access this, because there's no information on this, obviously. This literally just dropped, so... Yeah, that's the problem. There's no guide for this right now, so I don't actually know how you access it but there actually is like a hidden boss, this is saying. Someone's already beaten it. Actually, never mind. I'm reading this wrong. Okay, I see what this is. Okay, so there's actually something I could craft, and that's what the other trophy is. I thought there was a super boss for a second. Because one of the titles of the trophies is deceptively like, it's like very deceptively like descriptive. I think I actually like, if I can quickly do this, I actually might jump into the FF mode playthrough. Granted, I do have to do 2 side quests to actually be able to start this, which is gonna suck, but like, hopefully I quickly get that unlocked. Because honestly, I even said this earlier in the stream. I wanted to do this on FF mode. Oh, I could craft it already. Boom. That's the trophy.
Right. Anything else?
Okay, so that's done. I've done everything there is to do now for the DLC, except for beat it on FF mode. So we will quickly attempt to do that. Actually, I'm still wide awake. I'm like in a good mood. I'm like let's try to beat it on like the hard mode now. So I will have to quickly save this. Let's see, I want to make sure I don't save over the old one. Okay, I'm going to have to reload that, and we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I will attempt to beat it on hard now. We're just gonna bang this out and like totally finish it up. Damn, this all says action focus. So I hope I didn't accidentally delete like my. Okay, here it is here. Okay, so now I have to do like this is awkward. They lock this behind different side quests. So I have to quickly do the side quest before I could do my second playthrough of the DLC. But I will overall say it was really good. It was worth the $9. And I ended up buying the season pass. I'm like, I don't regret it. Like it was very weird to suddenly have like a purchase I had to like make immediately, but like it was like honestly the quickest $25 I ever spent. I instantly don't regret it. Coming off of that amazing fucking boss fight at the end of this thing, this shit was really good. I can't recommend it enough. And I'm not a shill for Final Fantasy. Like I mean I have been playing the series since the very beginning, but like they hit all the right nostalgia points with this DLC. I'm gonna be like flat out with that. Okay, so apparently the quests I have to do, I swear I wrote this down and now I can't find it. It's so fucking goofy. Like I literally wrote this down because it's like because I didn't do any of the side quests at all on FF mode. That's so weird. I wonder if I accidentally deleted that. Shit, okay, this is a little awkward. I don't want to just be sitting here with you guys, because I know you guys want to actually see some gameplay here. The problem with this was that, like I said, they locked this behind... This is like the base game, it's not like a separate mode, so you have to actually, like, do a certain amount of stuff on the game to access this. Shit, I swore I wrote this down. Like, I don't know if I accidentally deleted the post or what, because, like, I literally had written down... That is so awkward. Huh. That is so awkward. Like, I run it, like, for context, I run a Discord, and, like, I'm, like, the person that runs it, and I swear it seems like somebody deleted the posts I put. Because I am not seeing any of this stuff. And that's not even, like, I'm not even trying to accuse anybody or anything either. Just, like, literally, I don't see some of the posts that I put earlier. Like, they're nowhere to be seen. Which is, like, super fucking awkward. I will be back in a little bit. I need to quickly figure this out and figure out what the quests I have to. Because I wrote them down... And now, like, I'm looking at, like, the chat history, and there's, like, shit missing. So I don't know what the hell happened with that. It's, like, really awkward right now. Because this is weird, too. They don't, like, the message never... Like, if you miss that message at the beginning of this, you never see it again. Like, there's, like, a little pop-up at the beginning of this when you load this up, and it tells you what side quests you need to do. Okay, here it is. Where there's a will... Yeah, it's like, where there's a will and then priceless. Oh, God. How am I going to even find these? This is going to be, like, really awkward. Did I even do any of these? Like, I literally must not have done half of these on my Final Fantasy playthrough. Like, did I do any of these at all, or, like, am I totally missing all this shit? It's like, it's probably, like, endgame quests, too, that I just... There might even be, like, locked behind a quest line. Which I'm not happy about, but, like, I literally never did this, I didn't do hardly any of the side quests on the Final Fantasy playthrough. I, like, ran through it like a scumbag, kinda. I'm like, because I did all the side quests on the normal playthrough. I'm like, I'm not putting myself through that again, but now I kind of have to. But, like, I literally can't find these quests now. I'm, like, kind of pissed off about it. Because if this is, like, locked behind, like, a quest line, this is going to be, like, super fucking awkward. Because I know some of them were. Some of them like were like locked behind, like you had to do a couple of them to like unlock it. Like it sucks. I'm like I just generally don't remember where the hell this shit's at. Ah, fuck. I might literally have to do like a semi playthrough where I'm gonna like have to like quickly do a bunch of stuff to get caught back up to this. Because they're even saying it's supposed to be in Tabor. That's where this is, and I'm not seeing this. So it's like it must be locked behind a quest line. So I don't even know. I might actually have to like stream this another night. But I did stream the entirety of the DLC. Yeah, this is a little awkward, honestly. Fuck, I literally don't know how to access this stuff. Like, they shouldn't have locked this behind, like, side quests, admittedly. Like, I'm literally not seeing this, so, like, I don't know if this is, like, tied behind something or, like, what the deal is. And, like, I would say, too, like, I'm a smaller streamer, so I don't have, like, a million people, like, in here that could, like, quickly look it up. Because there's, like, super geniuses that, like, you know, they'd be able to, like recognize, like, instantly, like, what I need to do. I literally don't know how to access this. This is like the goofiest thing right now. Yeah, that's the problem too, like when you go through a second playthrough on a harder difficulty and don't do like the other quests, because like now I'm just kind of just sitting here like an idiot. There weren't like side quests after you beat the game that were there. I think there might have been, now that I think about it. Maybe I have to load up another save. But this did say though, like I'm pretty sure, like when I loaded it up, it said like Final Fantasy mode complete. Like this should have been like after I did all this. Like I'm not hallucinating here, right? Like this is, yeah, it says right there, back to their origin complete. Let me reload this quick, because this is supposed to be after this. Like this is like post-game DLC. So like if there was something like that locked behind this, I don't know how to access it. It's supposed to be like right here. So now I might be fucked, honestly, because I literally don't know how to access this anymore. Because some of these were like locked behind like quest chains, basically, and like now like I don't really remember how to do this. So that's really fucking awkward. I might have to like, maybe off stream, I might have to literally just go through every single DLC, or not every single, like every single side quest rather, I mean. Yeah, I might have to do this off stream, sadly. I intended to do this now, but I'm like, I literally don't know how to access this stuff. But I did end up, like, if you want to watch the stream back, I did end up streaming the whole entire DLC on normal. I do plan on doing it on FF mode, but I just, that might be another night from the looks of it, because I literally cannot find this shit. But I hope everybody has a good night. I'm thankful for anybody that hopped in for a little bit. Seemed like a pretty chill night. There wasn't really that much chatting going on, sadly, but yeah, thanks, Apple. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, I literally, like, I just beat it on normal, but now I have to do it on, like, the harder difficulty, and I don't know how to access this. Thank you for joining. I will see you guys probably some other time. Maybe if I even figure this out, maybe I will put the stream back on, but like right now I literally cannot find this. Take care, everybody, though.